Well, the Disney proxy fight is over, and it doesn't look like the good guys won, but neither have the bad guys. Let's talk about it. Now, granted, a lot of y'all might not be into business and entertainment and the combination of the two, which I really enjoy, the business of entertainment, like I am. So let me give you a quick recap of what's going on. It goes like this. You see this guy? He runs this. But he runs it like this. He treats the customer base like this. And he's turned it into this. And how has he done it, you might ask? It's because he took it from this.
You're my favorite deputy. You got a friend in me.
To all about this.
This country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country.
Our leadership over there has been so welcoming to my not at all secret gay agenda. And so
Now enter him. I've done videos about him before. Please go check out previous vids. It'll catch you up on him. He wants to turn this back into this. But this guy won't let him. He's fearful of that. And as of today, he has gotten his wish. Which means this will now be handled like this. Okay, we all caught up? Good. So with the proxy fight being over, there are a lot of things to, I guess, mull over. Tucker, you said that the good guys lost. They did. But you said the bad guys did too. They did. There are a few aspects I want to point out first before I get into how the bad guys won a battle and are about to lose the war. When you look up the results of the proxy fight, all you're going to see are headlines like this. Disney wins proxy fight against activist investor Nelson Peltz, and shareholders re-elect full board. Disney fends off activist shareholders in a major win for Bob Iger. Or my favorite from Forbes. Here's my favorite. How Disney's financial wizardry boosted its return on investment.
What the hell are you talking about?
That had to be some kind of misquote, misstatement, miss something.
You done lost your damn mind.
Now, they say all that. And how do I know all that's a lie? It's because of this. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are the stock prices following the announcement of Nelson Peltz's failure to gain a board seat. Now check this out. Central Time at about 11:30 or so, Central Time, is when the vote came in, when they declared Bob Iger and the current board retaining all its seats. At that time, it was $122.52. From 11:30, it never got any higher. The exact opposite occurred. The West Coast finally woke up and realized and said, "Oh shit! Oh shit!" And from that moment on, and 118 and some change is where it holds. The one thing that was never discussed in this proxy fight would be Nelson Peltz's reaction if he lost.
Good question.
Nelson Peltz's job is to make money for the people that give him their hard-earned cash. That's what fund management is. He goes, finds companies that can give him a good ROI.
That's return on investment. He want a return on investment.
And he invests in them. Preferably somebody that's struggling. He comes in, works his Peltz magic. Bam.
I'm rich, biatch!
Suddenly they're profitable with a hell of a return on investment. I told anybody that would listen, if Peltz doesn't see this getting better, as a businessman, as someone who is responsible for billions of dollars of other people's funds, why would he not just sell this shit and leave?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Why would he waste another dime, another dollar? Because you saw what happened instantly. Stock went to shit with almost no hesitation.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So if you are responsible for investing funds for people and you see one of your investment companies going to hell, why would you not abandon ship?
Let's get out of here. Close it up. Lights out.
You think that 118 is bad now? What would happen if Peltz just sold all his shares?
What kind of damage are we?
Damage? Total, sir.
Not saying that he would, probably won't. But what happens if he does? What happens if he sells a significant portion of those shares?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Disney will take a hit that it will never recover from. Now, the legacy of Bob Iger Inc. is already hit. The shareholders spoke. They show you the confidence that they have in Bob Iger Inc., formerly known as Walt Disney. They're showing you. The stock drop showed you zero faith in this man and this board being able to turn a damn profit.
Zero. Not even a one.
To do anything that makes money for this company. They haven't shown it. They've shown you the direct opposite. They've shown you that their own personal agenda, their own personal propaganda, their own personal messaging takes precedence over money for shareholders. So if you're Nelson Peltz, why not say,
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
I know I would, but that's just me. Now, if you really want to know some really interesting things, go on X, formerly known as Twitter, and find the account of one Bill Ackman. If you don't know who Bill Ackman is, he is the founder and CEO of Pershing Square Capital Management. Net worth $4 billion. Man knows how to make money. And he also knows what shady shit looks like. On X, he said, there have been a few recent articles in the press about Disney winning its proxy contest with Nelson Peltz based on early election returns that have been leaked to the media. Only the company and its advisors have access to how shareholders have voted before the day of the annual meeting. My understanding is that it is illegal to release the outcome of the vote prior to it being finalized, as it has the effect of manipulating the outcome. How does one know that it is Disney and or its advisors that are the source of the leak? If Peltz were winning, there would be no leaks to the press. The reason why the progress of an election for directors must be kept confidential until the results are final is that leaking the results can affect the ultimate outcome. I encourage you to go and read that for yourself. I just gave you the highlight points. But it looks that way. Very much so. You see, my greater question now is, now that it's all said and done, why was it so important to keep 2 out of 12 seats out of the hands of Nelson Peltz and Jay Rusullo?
Why? 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 Why?
Just 2 seats out of 12. And it was so important that they went on a smear campaign, that they did a whole political sling mud ad.
What's the harm of letting activist investor Nelson Peltz or Jay Rusullo have a seat on Disney's board? The answer is simple.
What is going on in Disney that it is so afraid to have men on the board that, one, actually worked in Disney for many, many years under Bob Iger, whom Bob Iger often complimented, and 2, a man who has a track record for bringing the best out of a company, for having successful and significant return on investments in a very short amount of time. Why would you not want these people on your board? I guess we'll never know. Bob Iger and his crew won this battle, but the war, they've lost that. The damage is done, and the stock prices show it.
I shall return.
Well, that's it for me on this turn, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, share me out there. Love me or hate me, put it out there and let's get a conversation going. Until the next time, remember to always stand up, stand out, think differently. Big Brother Tucker, I'll holler.